The energy of it is like Jackie Chan or something like that. So it's definitely my favorite scene. We shot that very differently from the other ones. The other ones we shot as masters. So we would shoot them from beginning to end, the whole fight, and then cut, and then we'd keep doing them. So it's a very tiring way of doing it, but you build up this kind of synergy with the fight and you kind of live the fight. This one was very different. This one we did just in 1, 2, 1, 2, and then the next one, 2, 3, 2, 3, and 3, 4, and the whole way through we did it in this crazy stop-start way. So it was very technical. You'd never get tired, but your brain would get tired. We spent, I believe, a day on that fight. Yeah, one day, probably 12 hours, something like that. It was great though. The first thing I did when I came home, I sat down on my son's bed and smashed my head and, you know, got a huge bruise, and I thought to myself, well, I get injured more in my son's bedroom than I do on the whole shoot of a movie like this, but that's because safety is paramount, you know, because it is very potentially dangerous, a lot of the things that we're doing, you know.
Superguide. Download nu de app.